okay, but basically, so I'm currently in Nigeria anyway. So I'm part of the developing team. So this account, this is a small account. It started
Mm,
a few days ago. Let me just show you. Custom period. Let's just say last month.
Actually, what I'm looking for
Sorry.
currently, I'm working with one farm also. Theirs is a hedging board. It works with group markets. It's a hedging, so far it's working very well. So I'm looking for safety and then consistency. That's the main thing I'm looking at.
Well, that's okay. If you are a professional trader, I believe that will be the perspective you're talking from, and which is okay if that is your worries. And so far, so good. I can guarantee the bot has been consistent on small accounts,
Mhm.
on big accounts. On big accounts, it's been consistent,
How,
anyways.
how is the drawdown?
Now, when we say drawdown, the drawdown sometimes differ. On a big account, we usually recommend, say, on a 1K account, we usually say 10% drawdown because you have the
Mm,
capital and you are going to use maybe 0.03. But
mm,
okay, this is also on profit, but for the small accounts,
mm,
we usually recommend for the small accounts, let me just say last 3 months, they should, because the bot has a logic wherewith it works. Um, So look at this account for instance. The deposit was 102. The profit so far is
mm,
83. Now the first trade taken on this account is September 19th. As you can see, that was
mm,
the first time the bot took a trade, and
mm,
today's trade. So it's been consistent so far. At least
mm.
all things being equal, and this account 207, and this account, okay, this account is 207. Okay,
Mm.
both accounts are 207. This one is also 302. But one thing I can guarantee is that the bot has been very, very consistent. So how the bot works is that let me
Mm,
give you a brief overview. When you input the bot, there are places in the bot where you can go, and the bot is a tool, a profitable tool,
mm,
but if you abuse it, it will not give you the result you desire. So we have a feature where you can set your daily target if you want the bot to, for example, this is a feature that enables the daily drawdown. So if you enable this
mm,
feature and you want it to
mm,
work by percentage, if you say, okay, once I'm down by 10%, close all the
mm.
trades, that is what the bot will do. So once you turn this on, the moment you are down by 10%, the bot stops trading, and then he resumes the next
Okay,
day.
okay.
So it stops trading for the day and it closes you out and starts the next day. All right. And you can also
Mm,
set your daily target. So for the daily target, if you want, okay, I want to be making 500, or okay, let's for this account $30 per day. Of course, it's turned off. If I should turn it off,
mm.
the moment it makes $30 for the day, it stops trading as well. So these are things we put in
Okay.
place for the bot. Now, for the lot size, you determine the lot size. This is the martingale
Mm,
feature. If you turn the martingale, if you say fixed lot size, if you set it to false, automatically it will
mm,
enable the martingale. But if you set it to true, it will not use the martingale. Martingale is very risky,
okay.
which is why we don't advise people with small accounts to use the martingale account. I mean, to use the martingale feature. And so you set your
Mm,
balance, and then for the multiplicator for the martingale, this is where you set the multiplicator for the martingale. He uses your balance here to calculate the trading factor for the martingale, basically. Now, for the start, okay, let's just say
okay.
then you can set the working hours. You can say, okay, I want the bot to work between 8 a.m.
Mm,
to 12 p.m., maybe your broadcast time. So that is what the bot will do. It won't trade beyond those hours. It will strictly stay with
mm,
the time you have allotted it, and you can set the take profit. So this is where the logic of the candle of the bot comes in. The bot works by trading price action, which is just candlestick. But because
mm,
sometimes candlestick can also not be really trusted, particularly on lower time frame, you see, we have a feature that allows you to filter the trend. So this feature, when you turn it on, it filters the
mm,
trend for you. So it will not trade against the trend. So there are a few confirmations that we have or that we have coded to the bot before it
Mm-hmm.
starts taking a trade. So we have the two logic. So for the take profit, we set 100 point for gold. So 100 points for gold means that per trade on 0.01, you're making $1.
Mm-hmm.
And for the trail stop, you're making okay. Once the trade hits 50 in profit, it closes the
Mm-hmm.
trade and it starts to trail for you, and it trails by 25 points. And then this is where the recovery
Mm-hmm.
logic is. The recovery logic is such that since the trend has been confirmed, right,
Mm-hmm.
and the bot has taken a trade for you, if perhaps or by chance it did not take your TP, what the bot does is to open another trade in the same direction, and it automatically adjusts the TP. So it adjusts the TP
Mm-hmm.
such that the retracement will close you on profit. And even if the trend change, whether the trend change or not, but that is the logic of the bot. And it's been proven effective so far that we've been, working with the bot. It's been proven effective. So
How
you
long
can
have you been using this very bot?
We've been using this in the beginning of this year. The team started working on the boat. I and the rest of the developer team, we started working on it since last year, but we're able to get a significant progress around January, February, and then we launched the bot April, and we've been using it since April up until
Mm-hmm.
now. And between April and now, it has burnt two accounts because we were trying to modify the settings. And that's why you see we've reviewed the bot, we've done the version 1.0, and this is the version 1.2. That is why since we've rolled out the version 1.2, it has not burnt any account so far. So, and then you can
Okay.
set the maximum trade. Once you set the maximum trade, it won't open more than three trades, so you can be sure that you have your capital intact and you don't have to worry about what is not. And then also, if you can look at the chart currently, you see it does not dictate any trend. That is why it's not trading. Look, and we have the bugging tool here that lets you see,
Mm-hmm.
okay, no entry, it's waiting for a clear trend. And then the current open trade is just zero, and we have the no trend, right? The ADX is 31. Of course, all the moving averages says uptrend, but from what the bot is seeing from all the analysis, it says no trend.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that is how the bot works. And like I said, it's been very, very profitable. On this account, for instance, you see, so I'm not trying to just, sell the bot to you. I'm selling the logic of the bot to you. If you think the logic works, fine, you can, and whatnot. And that's why I agreed to the call as the person in charge of the development team, because
Mm-hmm.
we shouldn't be hiding anything if we're very transparent. All the accounts perform excellently. They are doing all great, and so far, and that is that about that. Do you have any questions?
How is the pricing and do I need VPS or you connect from your end?
Well, you we basically don't offer the VPS service. You can buy the VPS
Mm.
service. So we'll guide you through how to get the VPS service. We have the one we
I
recommend.
already have the VPS.
Okay, what VPS are you using?
It is my Forex VPS.
Yes, you can yeah, it's fine. If you want, you can give us the details and we can set the bot up for you, and you can just fund it and we set it up for you to start functioning basically.
Okay, how much is the bot itself like, and what are the possible earnings? Let's say I have $500, let's say a month.
Well, basically, I can say that the bot can, depending on how aggressive you are. I've I know
Mm.
traders who target just 5% per day, 5% of their capital per day. And if you check the group, we usually update the group of people like that. So people who update their daily earnings. So for if you have a long term plan, I can say you if
Mm.
you target $500 and you say okay return $100 for me, or return $50 for me, or whatever, or you want to double it, depending on your risk appetite. So the truth of the matter is that let me sound this loud and clear. Many times, even with the most high performing board, you still have some losses here and there, because they are all currencies traded digitally, and they are subject to manipulations. So, and because of that same reason, we usually advise people to only trade with what they can afford to lose. So if you can't afford to lose it, do not trade it. So we would not sell you bot and just give you all the high sounding terms. No, we want you to be comfortable with what you're doing, and be sure
Yes.
that you really want to do it. So what we recommend is that if you have money and you want to have a long-term plan, with $500, if you are getting um, $50 every month, it means that in a year you have 50 times 12. That's practically, I guess, 600. You have one. If you are targeting $100, it means in 12 months you have 1,200. If you are targeting to double your account, it means every month you are getting 500. So it depends on your risk appetite. And trust me, the bot can give it to you, but we do not guarantee the market conditions. But if you play it
Yeah,
safe,
yes.
if you play it very very safe, we can guarantee that you have a long term result. And trust me, I mean, I'll be very frank with you. I've been trading for quite a year, since 2015 thereabout. One of the things that really win in the long run is your patience, and if you are not trying to, get it blown, you want. There are capitals you can set aside to take those crazy risks. It's fine. It's part of the game. But there are capital you set aside to just grow the account. So basically, it depends on you, as it stands.
I understand.
Perfect. So, then the bot, like he said, it's per month. If you want the monthly subscription is $50. If you want the lifetime is $500. So I mean $200. My bad. We're $300. We are trying to. I mean, I'm not in the marketing department. I'm not in the sales, so I may not be very comfortable with the prices. So that's why. But if you speak with the person who sent the call, the the link to you, you find out they would give you more information on how to make the purchase when you're ready. If you want to make the purchase.
Okay, please, okay, please.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to contact the person again, and then we'll discuss more.
All right. Perfect. Thank you, Perez. I believe that's your name.
Yes, yes.
All right. Thank you, Perez, for joining the call. It's great to speak with you.
All right, right. Have a good evening.
Yeah. Take